I don't know about In the Mouth of Madness. This bloody movie almost set me mad with boredom and annoyance. Where's the rubbish bin? Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now, as you doubtless you've gathered from the introduction to this video, I watched the movie the other night, which I was hardly happy about. It's on the Arrow label. It's a special edition. It's a John Carpenter movie. It stars Sam Neill, and that movie is called In the Mouth of Madness. Okay then guys, as per usual, before I say anything further about the movie and give you my thoughts on the story as a whole along with the racing, and that's not going to be a very high rating. I'll read the synopsis. Do you read Sutter Kane? I've read Stephen King, but I've never read Sutter bloody Kane. He chilled our blood with the Thing, brought us face to face with the devil himself and Prince of Darkness. Now, Master of Horror John Carpenter drives us out of our minds with In the Mouth of Madness, the final entry in his Apocalypse trilogy. Horror author Sutter Kane is missing. As crowds turn violent, waiting for copies of his latest book, Kane's publishers enlist insurance investigator John Trent, played by Sam Neill, to find him. With Kane's editor Linda Stiles, Trent sets off in search of the elusive author and finds himself trapped in Hobbs End, a town that should only exist within the author's books. As fiction and reality blur, Trent begins to realise that between the lines, beyond the page, somewhere out there in the dark, something evil is waiting to break through. Starring Sam Neill, Julie Carmen and Jürgen Proudcho, with a supporting cast that features Charlton Heston and John Glover, plus sterling special effects from KNB FX. In the Mouth of Madness makes its debut appearance in glorious 4K, looking deeper, richer and stranger than ever. I'll say it was strange, but not in a bloody enjoyable way. Okay then guys, so that's the synopsis for this Arrow special edition of In the Mouth of Madness. Now before I go any further, I'll just show you this, I'll just unbox this edition for you and show you what's inside. Not going to take too long on it. So there you've got the hard rigid slipcase, and then you've got the reversible artwork, guys, and then you've got a poster, and then you've got this booklet all about the movie. Yeah. But yeah, guys, extremely disappointed with this, and I'll tell you why. I'll just put this back in, and then I'll proceed with me, my general opinion of it. I thought it was in for it. I have actually seen this movie before many years ago, but I didn't remember too much about it. So I thought I'd get it again, give it another go and that. And but God, it was 30 quid down the drain, guys. It really was, I did not enjoy this movie at all. I thought it was boring. I thought it was dull, and I thought it was weird in many ways. Yeah. So as I say, Sam Neill is he's the main protagonist, and he gets this assignment to go and look for this author, with that weird name. Sutter, whatever it is. Yeah, Sutter Kane. He goes missing. So you've got Sam Neill as the insurance investigator. He goes along to this town, and things starts off. It starts off where Sam Neill's he's in a mental asylum. He's got a straitjacket on, and the doctor comes in. He's in a padded cell, and Sam Neill starts to relate his backstory of how he became nuts. Then it goes back then to when Sam Neill is in the office, talking to Charlton Heston about this author going mysterious. I won't give too much away about it, guys, in case you want to see it for yourself. And then he goes looking for this author. But then once he gets into the town, all sorts of weird things happen. He goes to this hotel, and there's this weird woman there, a zombie woman. She looks as if she just stepped out of a George A. Romero movie. And then you've got all these crazy scenes in that don't seem to make much sense. Very Lovecraftian oriented this movie, guys, because you've got Lovecraftian creatures coming out of nowhere and that, And but yeah, there was all the end. I mean, the story didn't make any sense. It was just Sam Neill going to the town, looking for the author, and encountering all these weird people, plus like surreal scenes, which you know, as I say, they didn't make sense at all. Didn't have a solid storyline, and on the whole, I'm surprised I stayed awake actually, and seen the end of it. Well, actually, I've got a little confession to make. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I didn't watch. I just skimmed through to the end, and I just skimmed parts. I got that bored with it, guys. I just skimmed to the end and that, and the ending was oh god, don't even get me started on the ending. But yeah, guys, I did not like In the Mouth of Madness at all. I won't be watching it again, and I'm either going to flog it, give it to a charity shop or whatever. Now, but I didn't like it. I think it'd be better off throwing it in the bin. Yeah, but yeah, guys, it was a terrible movie. It was Sam Neill's worst movie. He was wasted in this, as was Charlton Heston. And I don't like it when you get these movies with these sorts of like playing a little bit along the lines of Nightmare on Elm Street, like these dream sequences and that. And don't get me started on the bloody jump scares. This was one bloody noisy movie, guys. I find myself every few seconds putting my hand over my ears and turning the bloody volume down at the telly. You know, bang, 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 boom, boom, jump scare after jump scare after jump scare. Oh, guys, this is the mother of all jump scare movies. It was a noisy movie, and to make it worse, the speech was very low. I had to keep alternating between hiring the telly up the volume to hear what they were bloody saying, and then lowering again when the unexpected jump scares started and that. You know, don't like it like that. Very, very poor sound quality. One of the noisiest movies I've ever watched in my entire life. Yeah, it was terrible. A big disappointment, this, guys, In the Mouth of Madness. And as I said at the beginning of the video, you know, it drove me mad with boredom and annoyance, and you know, it was that bad. You know, Sam Neill's character didn't stand out. Didn't feel any empathy for him. I didn't feel any empathy for his female companion either. Went with him to the town and that, you know. But and then you've got like when he gets into the town, he goes to this weird church, and the author is well, it seems to be the author. This author that's gone missing. He's in the church and that. And he's behaving like real strange and that. He's behaving like a kind of like satanic figure and that, you know, talking in all these weird terms and that, you know, and behaving strangely. Oh yeah, guys, this was a complete washout. This In the Mouth of Madness, you know, wasted bloody 30 quid on this pile of garbage. You know, there's all the special features, guys, for what they're worth. I'm not going to be watching them because I didn't like the movie. If I don't like a movie, I don't watch the bloody special features, and I definitely won't be watching the special features on this pile of dross, let me tell you. But yeah, guys, yeah, awful story. Didn't have any didn't seem to make any sense at all, you know. And as I say, Charlton Heston and Sam Neill were sorely wasted in this movie. It was just awful, guys. Yeah, awful movie. Didn't like the surreal scenes. It was a strange, you know, it was a very strange movie. You know, it was all over the place. The plot was all over the place, and too much reliance on Lovecraftian images and that, you know. As I say, at the end of the day, I came away from it feeling very, very disappointed and quite annoyed, actually. Okay, then, guys, that's all I'm going to say about the pile of rubbish that was In the Mouth of Madness. On to a rating now. I'm going to give it nothing, because that's how much I hated this movie. It's going to get a big fat 0 from me. Thumbs down for In the Mouth of Madness. A movie I will never, ever... Wild horses couldn't drag me to watch this movie again, guys. Let me tell you. That's how bad it was. But I must emphasise, that's just my opinion. You know, I'm not professing to be an arbiter of what you should watch or what you shouldn't watch. I say this time and time again, guys. This is just my opinion. Everybody's different. We've all got different tastes. You know, we can't all like the same things. You know, everybody's different. That's what makes the world go around. You know, I've got my opinion. You've got yours opinions and that's how it should be. You know, nobody will ever change my mind about anything if I like it. And likewise, I'm sure nobody'd ever change your mind if you like something or dislike something. But anyway, yeah, you get me drift. Okay then, guys. So yeah, a big fat 0 for In the Mouth of Madness. Okay, I'm gonna you know, wind the video up now. Have any of you guys already seen it, In the Mouth of Madness? Did it make you mad with the annoyance and boredom as well? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's go to good discussion going, or in this case, a bad discussion going about the pile of rubbish that was In the Mouth of Madness. Okay then, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Have a nice weekend, and the usual. If you like the video, please feel free to share, subscribe, comments. Okay then, guys, that's it. Take care. Ta-ra. If you enjoyed watching this video, guys, you might like to check out my website at www.alantoner.com.
You'll be able to find out a little bit more about my work as a writer and all the books I have published to date. Thanks for watching.